past 2 months, we managed very good this situation, and we know how to defeat the Russians, and we know how to fight with them. Of course, it's war. Everything could happen. As I told, I'm in territorial defense. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell you the exact location. We're in eastern Ukraine, behind the front line. So we're waiting for a Russian attack, and I guess it's going to be final big attack. And of course, we are ready. We have our own missions. We have our own sector of responsibility. We work in the checkpoints. We do duty and guard on infrastructural objects. We do some checkings on the road. We do 24 hours duty on a most or strategic and important place. So we are in the state of alarm almost all the time. In my squad, almost 100% of the people are volunteers, and the moral status is quite high. So nobody even think about defeat and so on. But for territorial defense, we have other scopes. We have other mission to be, let's say, cover forces that are in the first line. After training, we went to eastern Ukraine. We've been bombed. We've been attacked by aviation, by artillery. But we didn't have direct contact. Thanks for data intelligence of our alliance. We have an information about quantity of soldiers, about their moral status. I talk about enemy, and they do not have enough forces to do this. And how long is it going to be? Well, of course, we are waiting for next 2-3 weeks of intense attack. But people think about till the end of the year, but we will see. So we're just here and do our job. I'm not a supporter of Mr. Zelenszkij, and actually here kind of populist guy, but in the war period, he did his best, even more. So he is our leader, he was our commander-in-chief. So actually, I'm proud to have this president in this time. We know what for we are fighting. We have values, and it's not only Ukrainian values, it's values of European civilization, as I told, democracy, solidarity, human rights, and so on. So we know what we are fighting for, and we are good equipped. Support of our allies. We have almost all the instruments to get a victory in this war. It's not about Putin, it's about empire.
For Putin and for Russians, the existence of independent Ukraine is a threat.
They do everything to destroy democracy, to disevaluate human rights.
Well, about Russian relatives and friends, well, actually, I stopped to talk to them in 2014 and 2015. They opposed on the propaganda. There is no sense to talk to them.
More sanctions, more weapons. Powerful anti-rocket systems, artillery for long distance, tanks. For example, if we talk about Germany, it would be nice to have Leopard tanks. The drones could be able to attack kamikaze drones. Of course, it's going to be useful to have an artillery for long distance, a rocket for a long distance, because Javelin or NLAW, it's a kind of system of, let's say, more partisan fight. But for example, the complex like Patriot, that anti-missile complex, is going to be more necessary for this phase. I don't know how many children or Ukrainian women have to be violated to make the story clear. Because every day of missing of a powerful weapon, a weapon to attack, we lose life of human beings, of innocent people. Well, my vision is that, of course, Putin will go. Russian army stop to exist, and Russia would be cut off from a nuclear weapon, and has to be the kind of international tribunal against war criminals.